Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Okay, ready?
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Now 3rd down.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. But this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And it's good for a 1st down with a 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They're going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, but it's caught. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Michigan 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 19, set to advance on the football.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Now it's second down here. Handoff to the back. Just trucks the man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And at first down, they go right back to him. Fits into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. He sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He's running out of time here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
2nd down now after the sack. Keeping it on the ground here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. And now the handoff. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a draw play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
It's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That sack sets up a second down and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game. They don't get the snap off in time. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And first down for the offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
29 Philly.
On the ground, it's Humphreys. And tackled after a small pickup there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
1st down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
This is the 6th play on the drive. It's a run to the left. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation here on third down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. It's now second and goal.
Okay, ready? Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, not with that push by that defensive line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The back's got it. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
At the 44-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Michigan 21, Georgia 3.
Looking for some space. It's Humphries.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Wolverines will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looking for his back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Using his legs, it's Humphries. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Handoff to the battle. They'll keep the clock moving.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Who's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Dogs will crank up the tempo. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to chuck it again. He lets it go. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down coming up after that running play. Here's a carry for the fullback. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches.
fourth down.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few